All right, Data Privacy Day is recognized on January 28th, and it serves as a good reminder to protect your digital information. So Shauna K. Thomas, and Jessica Lively join us here this morning to discuss this a little bit further and the importance here of making sure that we are protecting our data. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
We will actually start with you first. Can we talk a little bit about the importance of protecting our data?
So every day actually should be a day where we're trying to protect our data, and that's because our information can be used to steal our identity. And there's serious problems down the line with that, as we know. So today is just a day to re-emphasize that importance, to make sure that your passwords, for example, are strong and they're long, and you're using numbers, letters, and different symbols in your passwords. For example, that's one of the things we emphasize. And we also emphasize using 2 steps to get into your main accounts. So there's a login, and then you may get a prompt to email or text to ask if you're the person who's accessing your account. That's another way we advise people to use to make sure that getting into your account is a little bit harder for those who are trying to do unscrupulous things.
Yes, that's all very important too. And I know that we've been talking a little bit about this, the actual shredding machine. And you wanted to just introduce yourself a little bit too, what the ERA does and how people can protect it by actually shredding their technology.
Yeah, so we're the Electronic Recycling Association. We reduce the negative impact that e-waste has in our environment through the likes of reuse and refurbishment of IT devices. So one of our main services is data security. A lot of companies out there have hard drives and laptops that they don't want to get into the wrong hands.
Right.
So today I'm going to demonstrate how we shred hard drives, and I'd like you to.
All right. Yeah. I'll do assist.
That large one there, that's actually from a desktop computer.
Into this one?
Yeah. Just pop it in there. So I just see it slowly goes down and shreds into tiny pieces like this.
And tell us a little bit about the importance, too, of making sure that hard drives and things are shredded, because there's always the risk, too, of identity theft if not.
Exactly. So you don't want individuals as well as companies don't want to just throw away their laptops or their computers into the trash. You never know who's going to go through your trash and who's going to pick your laptop or your computer out, and all your personal data is on that device. So we recommend shredding is the best option. Now we do obviously have another method called data wiping, where we wipe the data off of the devices through a software.
Right.
But this would be the best physical way to destroy your personal data and ensure that nobody can touch your.
So if there is anybody at home wondering right now, maybe they have some stuff lying around like old iPads, old laptops, is there a cost that's associated with doing something like this?
There is. So if you stop by our depot in Calgary, there's a $5 fee per hard drive. Now, obviously, if you're a company and you've got a bulk of hard drives that you need destroyed, we have special deals for that, special prices.
Right,
but for individuals, $5.
Absolutely. So we'll go back to you too, Shauna K. I know that a big part of it, you mentioned passwords. What else should people be prepared for? So not only today, but just moving forward and keeping themselves safe.
So moving forward as well, the Better Business Bureau advises people to be careful of those smart devices you have in your home. So for example, the smart fridge, the smart TV, and those ones, when you're purchasing those, you want to be sure that you know what the privacy policy on those are, what your information will be used for, how it will be stored, and if your information is taken, how will you be notified that something has gone wrong? You need to be very, very careful about that, and you need to make sure that you're in the know on that. We also advise you, if you're backing up your information, the BBB says that you should unplug it. Don't leave it plugged in all the time, just in case there's a malware downloaded to your computer. It doesn't get on that hard drive that you're backing up your information to. So those are some of the things that we advise people to do.
Yes, very good points. And I think people don't realize how common it actually is, too, for people to get their hands on these devices.
Very, very common. It's not something that's rare all the time. We have identity theft happening, and when that happens, it costs you thousands of dollars to restore your identity.
Well, thank you both so much for being here today.
No problem.
Thanks for doing the little demonstration as well, too. It is worth it to do this as well if you're getting rid of any of those devices. For more information, you can head online to era.ca. Thank you again.